Okay, YouTube pyro enthusiasts, I'm going to show you a little trick here. I took two long pieces of shooting wire and I soldered them in parallel to these speaker pins. Then what I'm going to do is take these two separate pieces of shooting wire and run them one off to the right and one off to the left and set up either mortar racks or cakes. Probably, I'm going to say these are about 15-foot wires, so the mortar racks or the cakes will be about 30 feet apart. But they're both connected to the same cue. And at the other end of this shooting wire, I put some alligator clips. So this way I can reuse this shooting wire over and over again. I can connect it to igniters that are connected to either cakes or mortar racks or whatever. So both of these wires are connected to the same cue. And when I press the cue button, they should both go off. So I'm going to go ahead and arm the system. We'll hit cue number 1, which is what these are attached to, and we'll see what happens. Okay, I've got the system armed. You can see I've got continuity here on Q1 because the light is off. We'll go over to where I have the igniters connected to some short pieces of fuse. I'll power up my remote and we'll hit cue number 1 and see what happens. Okay, I would call that a successful bilateral simultaneous ignition test. So now anytime if you want to set up two effects separated by as many feet as you like, you can make this shooting wire as long as you want. Connect you some alligator clips to both ends, and you can fire off two effects at the same time. Okay, here's an application of why you might want to do this. I've got these cakes, bold statement. They're big fan-fired cakes. They shoot their effects out pretty far to the left and right. And what I've done here, just for a demonstration, I've set two of them up here in the front yard, and they're about 30 feet apart. And they're connected to the doubled wire with the field module in the center there. So when I fire this cue, I'm going to have two fan cakes 30 feet apart. They're going to spread out and fill up the sky real nicely. You could also actually wire a third cable to this if you wanted to, and set up a cake left, a cake right, and a cake center.